Welcome to Golf Mobility Pro, Episode 7. Warming up is essential for any sport, especially golf. Taking time to warm up your body before a round of golf can help increase the circulation in your body, helping to loosen up the muscles and the joints, helping prevent injury on the course, and most importantly, preparing both your body and your mind for the round ahead. In this episode, we're showing you a variety of exercises that you can use to warm up before a round of golf, all with the use of a foam roller.
Two important notes when using the foam roller: make sure you never roll the middle of the lumbar spine, which is the lower back area, and avoid putting the foam roller on any bones in your body. So you want to get the muscles when you are using the foam roller. We're going to start with the quadriceps. There are 4 quad muscles. We're going to focus on 3 main areas. First, you're going to get the middle of your quads, and then you're gonna get the outside, kind of the IT band area, the abductors, and then you're gonna focus on the inside, the adductors of the leg. For the glute, you're just gonna fold one leg over, whatever leg is off the ground, that is the glute that you are rolling. Try and just search for any areas that feel tight or feel hot and just roll that out. And one important note is if you ever feel any pain, then just stop foam rolling. If it's like a soreness type of pain, then you could keep going. Once we get the glute, then we're gonna go down to the hamstrings. There's 3 hamstring muscles. You're just gonna focus on getting the center, and then you will get the right and left side of the back of the leg as well. And then we'll go down to the calves. There's 2 main muscles you're trying to get here on the right and the left side of the calf. So we're not rolling in the center of the calf that much. Then we're gonna go to the upper back lat area. So it's okay to roll this middle of the spine on this one. Just make sure you pinch your elbows together. That helps keep everything nice and tight and really allows you to get those knots in your back. I like to go in the center, but I also like to get the right side and the left side here. And then if you do get your lower back, just make sure you get the side. Again, do not go in the middle of your lumbar spine. The disc, the nerves, are just a little too close for comfort to roll the lower back there. Then we're gonna finish this off by rolling the back of the shoulders, right in the back of the armpit area. You're gonna make sure your arm's nice and straight for this one, and you can just move the body side to side, or you can roll back and forth. Do what feels best for you. And there you have it. There are a couple of the main muscle groups that you can get when foam rolling that should help you feel looser on the course.
The more upright clubs should come into play if for a right-handed golfer, if you potentially miss the majority of your shots to the right. If it's too flat, the toe tends to drag a little bit. Plus, the way that the effective loft of the face works, it's actually pointed more to the right anyway. So if you miss to the right, you might want to look at something a little bit more upright. So flatter clubs should be used if your miss tends to be more to the left. If it goes too far to the left, the heel of the club is most likely contacting the turf first. It means there's space in between the toe and the ground. Toe is going to want to close down a little bit and actually effectively face the loft of the head more to the left of the target, so it's going to curve to the left.
Articulating bridge on the foam roller. Lying on your back, have your legs bent. From here, you're going to place your feet on top of the foam roller, keeping in mind that this is going to dramatically increase the balance component of this exercise. Press your lower back down into the floor, engaging your abdominal muscles, and then pressing your feet into the foam roller, begin to lift your hips up toward the sky. Once you get to the top, pause for a moment, and then very slowly start to come down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then you'll repeat. If you'd like to add a shoulder component to this, as you start to lift the hips up, reach your arms overhead, maybe taking them all the way behind you, or just taking them to the place that feels comfortable for you. And then as you exhale, lower everything back down to your starting position. Abdominal tuck on the foam roller. From your hands and knees, stack your shoulders over your wrists, hips are over the knees to begin. You'll then place your knees on top of the foam roller, keeping the knees about hip width apart. Every inhale, you're going to extend through the spine, reaching the crown of the head forward, letting the foam roller slide back. As you exhale, use your abdominal muscles to crunch in, gliding the foam roller toward the wrists, rounding through the spine, drop your chin toward your chest. And repeat. If the hips are really tight and their mobility is not quite up for this first version, then you can just move the foam roller back a few inches so it's more directly underneath the shins as opposed to the knees. You're still getting the same benefits, strengthening the core muscles. It's just a little bit easier on the hips. dynamic twist on the foam roller. Lying down, have the foam roller parallel to your body. You're going to roll to one side, so in this case we're on the right side. You're going to bend the left knee at about 90 degrees and place it on the foam roller. You can have your right arm underneath your head for support and extend your left arm straight out in front at shoulder height. As you inhale, reach your left arm up toward the sky and then open all the way behind you, reaching through your fingertips in the opposite direction. While you're twisting, keep your left knee pressing down into the foam roller so you're keeping it stable and you're also engaging the muscles of that leg. On your exhale, return back to your starting position. If you have any sort of shoulder issues, you can do this exercise with your hand behind your head, so you're leading with the elbow, and you can also place your hand on your hip. Lateral bend with rotation on the foam roller. Sitting in a cross-legged position, or if that doesn't work for your hip, you can also do this exercise sitting in a chair or on an elevated surface. You'll just have the foam roller also on an elevated surface so that it's in line with your body. Place the outer edge of your right hand on the foam roller. Palm is facing forward. You're going to take the opposite arm, so take your left arm, reach it up toward the sky. Once it's overhead, begin to side bend, rolling the foam roller away from you so both arms are extending out to the side. And then you'll come back to your starting position, sitting up tall, bringing the foam roller back next to the hip. If you'd like to take this into rotation, reach the arm up, come into your side bend. You'll pause here, rotate your torso so it's almost parallel to the floor. Place the outer blades of both hands on the foam roller. Roll the foam roller away as you lengthen through the spine. Bring it back toward the body. You'll pause here, unwind, and then come out of it the same way that you came into it. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and share it with a fellow golfer. And subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our upcoming episodes.